Okay, more clarification. I had somebody here, and I answered them directly. And they go, well, you talk about not joining, and there's a big join button right there in my face. Well, there's a difference between the join button, which is subscribing to a channel, and hawking memberships. Memberships are paid. Subscription is not paid, and I have no control over the join buttons. That's there on every channel on YouTube. Okay? So you don't know what you're talking about. You're projecting a bunch of crap out here. And so let me clarify for you. Again, a subscription just means that you like the content of that channel. And if you hit the button part, then it also means that you want to be alerted when a new video comes up. There is no money involved in it whatsoever. No obligations to people whatsoever. It's just saying, I like the content of this channel. Okay? Now, a paid membership is something else. And I don't do paid memberships on here. You will never hear me say, oh, get the paid membership, join the membership, and you'll get X amount behind the scenes. You'll get something more. So again, you don't understand what you're talking about. So I just wanted to bring that out and clarify. There's a big difference between the join button of a subscription versus hawking memberships. Okay? Now, so many channels you'll see, they say, join the membership, support this channel, join the membership. Now, a lot of them will say, join the subscription. Just, join it if you like this content, because it does move the channel up for more people to be seen. Or if you're giving a thumbs up or thumbs down. Also, it just means that content on this channel is, causing reactions, okay? That people want more of it, or they want to argue against it, whichever. But it's getting a lot of action, okay? People care enough about it either to say I like it or I don't like it. So that's the difference, a vast difference between a subscription, the join button that's there on every channel, which none of us have any kind of a, control over, versus asking for a membership, join the membership, which is a paid thing, okay? Now, I don't know what people are charging for those things. I think they set up their own fees, but I do not have paid memberships here, okay? At one point, I did have a membership thing, and it was for just getting together to do, it was $1 a month, and it was for doing meditation times, meditation sessions. But yeah, I closed that down. So there are no paid memberships here, okay? So again, I just want to, before you go around making an ass of yourself, acting like you know the difference when you clearly don't, I just wanted to, again, point that out. Now, people are saying, why don't you just ignore them? Because, I'm about educating. I'm about bringing that knowledge out. So, why did I read on that? Why did I speak about that? Why didn't I just ignore it? Because I want people to understand what can happen and why it can happen, okay? That's it. It's not to put anybody down. It's nothing like that. But, like I said, I've done the spiritual journey for a lot of years. And going through Kundalini, you go through all of those types of things, the visions and all of this other stuff. Astral realms, visions, yada, yada, all of these things. And I can tell you what you're latched on to Let me make this simple. They're quantum. The energy you're putting out there and the mind spin that you're in is creating what's coming in. Okay? So if you are focused on deep state conspiracies, guess what? That's what's mind is going to manufacture. Because the mind can be very creative. And that's how quantum works. Quantum is built on energy. It's the energy that you're putting out, that you're speaking, and that you are holding on to energetically in the mind and putting out there in your actions. Okay? And so that is how the quantum field works, how it gets, how it operates, let's say that. How it operates. Okay? Now, you can absolutely 100% believe it. Okay? And for you, it may be realistic. You absolutely believe it. Okay? It's like people that start going into paranoia. And they're looking around every bush. And the more that they do it, the more what happens? The more paranoid they get. Or people that are saying, oh, I'm looking for all of these things that are connected. And if you start looking for things that are all connected, guess what? That's what you're going to continue to manufacture. Things that are connected. Or being alerted when it says 111 or when it says 333. Or these things start coming up because it's what you're looking for. The more you look for it, the more it's going to come in, manufactured. It's going to be there for you to find. Okay? So that's the way it works. That's the way quantum field works. Again, you are out there, you're putting that energy out, and that's a creative force, and that's how that starts to bring things into alignment. That's why we continue to say, and why the Bible says, faith is the substance of things unseen. Okay? You already know it's in substance, even though you don't see it yet, but you know it's there. Okay? And that's what you're holding on to, that energy, and that is what's being projected out. And if you hold that energy and continue it, then when the universe is able to be aligned with that, it comes into manifestation. Okay? I think that's the easiest way to explain it. Okay? So again, now you can be growing up in a family. Let me project it this way, put it out there. You have 2 children, same exact family, and they can have 2 very different experiences. Okay? Same family. But their take on it will be 180 degrees away from them. So depending on how they are viewing it, again, it can be quite different from one from another. Okay? Same thing. I could say something and somebody will think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And another person hears it and it's pushing every button they have. I haven't said anything different. I've said the one thing, but the way it's perceived is based upon your past experiences, etc., and what you're willing to hear or not hear. So again, one, it can be the most enlightening thing. It can be really of value. And another one, it's just going to push their buttons to the nth degree. Okay? So again, that's the way these things work. Okay? So why do I answer these things? Why do I put this out? Is it really upsetting to me? It's not upsetting. It might sound like it's upsetting, but really, no, it's not upsetting. It's just a chance to open that door, to put out more light, put out more awareness, put out more things for people to sit with, okay? That's why I do it, okay? Not that I'm upset, not that it's, you know, when it's done and I'm over, I don't think about it again. It's finished. That's it. Has no more reality. It's a momentary blip, and that's it. Nothing more than that, okay? That's why things here are very steady, okay? It's very steady here because of that. I don't hold on to these things, okay? I may address it, doesn't mean I'm holding on to it, doesn't mean it's making me upset, none of that, okay? So I just wanted to put that out, and we'll see you online.